For many kids, being back in school means they can count on meals during the week. But when the weekend comes, some families may not know where their next meal is coming from. 1 in 5 children in Southeast Texas is considered food insecure. Marco's Pizza is teaming up with KHOU and the Houston Food Bank for the Backpack Buddy campaign. The goal is to raise $60,000 to help provide 180,000 meals. Marco's Pizza Regional Director Christopher Miranda joins us with how you can help and what popular pizza is coming back to the menu for good. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Marco's Pizza is such a great American entrepreneurship story. 1978, founded in Toledo, Ohio by Pascal Pat Gianmarco, who was an Italian immigrant, came to the U.S. at 9 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so he used his family recipe, and then there was that one pizza shop known for fresh daily dough and signature 3-cheese blend, but Marco's now has, what, 1,200 stores across the country? And in Houston, how many?
In Houston, about, I want to say, right around 50 to 60.
Yeah. All right. For you, we were talking about during the commercial break how a lot of kids graduate from high school, then head straight off to college with no idea what they're going to do. You headed to work and knew that you wanted to do even more in this business. So you started at 19, and what were you doing then?
I was at the very bottom. I was an insider. I was hired at in one of the tables right in front of the Atascocita Marco's location, and from there I spent about a year as an assistant manager and kind of just kept learning as much as I can and climbing up those ranks.
Yeah, and that first year became a general manager of your first location in Porter.
Yes, ma'am, on 13 and 14.
Okay, so a lot of lessons right here. And one is that, again, we know that college can be very important for so many people, but if you have no idea what you want to do something like this that can either buy you time or determine what career you will have. In fact, you were saying a lot of people who work under you that you manage have college degrees, but it didn't work out.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, I see it as a kind of intermediate spot. I hope that they do find something in their spot or in their career line, but a lot of them do end up kind of just hanging out as drivers or managers until they do find that other spot.
Yeah, all right. In 2026, the Backpack Buddy campaign, you heard me say a little bit earlier how there are so many kids who, when school starts, they say, yay, it means I get a meal. You all decided to be a part of the Backpack Buddy program. Why did you decide to do this?
So just in general, we want to be involved in the community. We want to take care of the community as best as possible and make sure that the kids, once the cafeterias are closed, they still have meals at home so that they're not, kind of without, right?
Yeah. And as we mentioned earlier, the several locations here in Houston, you're not just a big corporation. All those locations are owned by franchises, right?
Yes, ma'am. All the way across Houston. The only corporate, I believe, is in Ohio.
Okay. Yeah. So what you have these are our neighbors, our friends, a whole bit who see what's happening in our communities, and you all wanted to help. How can viewers help through Marco's?
So they can scan the QR code. As of right now, we're putting them on all of our boxes. The QR code, you can help donate. $1 could potentially help feed about 3 children. So depending on how much you do end up donating, it'll help us a lot.
3 children or 3 meals. Yeah, every $1 equals 3 meals because the food bank has that kind of buying power. All right, you know what I'm smelling right now? I'm smelling some cheese and pepperoni right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I have to go in for one little taste right here. Okay, so there's pizza places out there, but one of the things that makes your pizza different is you're very adamant about the kinds of ingredients you use.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So we try to use fresh ingredients all the way across the board. This is actually a fresh tomato sauce. And then the cheese, it's a little bit less than what we're usually putting, but it really stretches across that pizza all the way, and it has a nice coverage. The demand for the thin crust pizza is obvious.
Yeah.
We can see it.
This is so good. I gotta tell you, just biting into it, the flavor of that sauce, you can tell.
Oh,
you
yes.
Can absolutely tell. And this is one of those pizzas where I know I've ordered like pepperoni pizzas before, and you go, I'm sorry, and where's the pepperoni? You're not searching for it right here. You can see it. Yeah, I'm like, that wasn't, did I order a cheese pizza? No, you can see the pepperoni here. All right, extra large pizza for only $13.99 can easily feed a family.
Yes, so you can even add a soda on there, maybe even a side. There are some deals out there where we can add maybe a Cinesquare, a cheesy bread for as little as $5 or as much as $7, depending on the items. You can even add a medium one topping for $7 flat on top of that. Of course, that would bust you past that $20 limit.
Yeah, but still you're getting a good deal, and it's delicious.
Definitely feed your family for less than $20.
Yeah,
I feed mine.
You have a pizza that's coming back.
Yes, we have the Margarita Magnifico coming. That is a basil sauce on top of the regular sauce, and it gets tomatoes. It's a really lovely pizza. It'll be back in the end of September.
Okay, all right, and then you can also, when you walk in, there's so many things you can do. You can build your own pizza. You have the premium toppings, your crust style, specialty pizzas that you have, extra cheesy, bold flavors, all of that. the Magnifico. That's layers of premium meats, flavors, and seasonings.
Yeah, so any Magnifico lineup is actually going to get a Parmesan crust with a garlic sauce and Parmesan crust, and it kind of helps lock that Parmesan all over. And then one of its signature is no matter what Magnifico you get the Parmesan all over the pizza, which adds a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning, and it just really boosts the flavor.
Anything that's locking in some Parmesan, I'm in for that one. Okay, other options. You have a crustless pizza.
Yes. Our pizza bowls. So our pizza bowls, all it is sauce, toppings, and cheese, and it's a really good option, especially if you can't have so much bread, right?
Okay. Well, when I'm calling Marco's, I want the pizza, but you have some other things as well. The pozzolis, your subs, of course, the salads, breads, and desserts.
Absolutely.
All right. When it comes to choosing what you decide to do for a living, did you have any idea that you would stay in this business when you got your first job, or did it just kind of unveil itself? And what I mean by that is so many times people say they have these goals, and they have so many hard goals that they can't see opportunities that come their way, and they bypass those opportunities. Did you just kind of let things happen?
So I wouldn't say I just let things happen. If anything, you have to put yourself out there. You have to make yourself you have to make yourself available for your job, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to, in my case, I helped out a lot of locations across Houston. I kind of dip my toes in multiple locations, see how they run, and then take that back home to your shop and see if or implement it and see if it works well for you. Yeah. I would say no, I did not anticipate.
You didn't haphazardly go in there, but yeah, you didn't anticipate becoming a general manager in 1 year.
I did not anticipate becoming a general manager as quickly as I did, and then just kind of doing my thing, I would say. You
that's what work ethic does for you.
Right, and then I would say I had no clue I was going to be a general manager, and then whenever the opportunity came, you have to jump on it.
Yeah.
If you don't jump on it.
What's your title now?
I'm a regional director.
Yeah,
I have 7 shops under me.
Okay, well, thank you all very much for being one of our partners. And to learn more about Marco's Pizza and their commitment for our community, visit marcos.com. Just know that when you order a pizza, they have that QR code on the box, but when you order their pizza, you're also helping our community.